We met by accident. Two people who had forgotten how it feels to be loved. You had your scars, I had mine. And somehow we found each other. It started with some jokes inside a game. We laughed like nothing ever felt the same. You had your stories, I had all my silence. Two people used to be nobody's choice. Then one day you said I need to get away, just for a few days, somewhere far from yesterday. And I said come here if you wanna feel free, never knowing what you were about to mean to me. When I saw you for a moment I got lost, didn't know what I was feeling, didn't know what to say. But half an hour later we were laughing side by side, like we've known each other all our lives. Maybe it wasn't just coincidence, maybe somehow we were meant to meet. Two hearts that have forgotten how love feels, learning how to smile again. It was only a few days, but it felt like a lifetime, holding your hand while the whole world disappeared. For a little while we forgot about the sadness, forgot what it was like when our hearts lost all their hope. You were happy, and that was all I needed. Nothing else mattered, not what came after us. When I held you close, time stood still, and for the first time in so long I remembered what it means to be loved. Like we were both floating. The next day, lights and music, people laughing everywhere. An amusement park, two souls getting lost together, but you reached for my hand and held it there. You were free, you were happy, and I could barely believe my eyes. Sometimes happiness finds you when you're not even looking for it in someone you never thought would come into your life. When we got back to the car before we drove away, I couldn't hide the way I felt anymore. I pulled you close and kissed you, and in that second it felt like time had stopped. There was no past, there was no tomorrow, there was only you and me, and the rest of the world could wait. Maybe it wasn't just coincidence, maybe somehow we were meant to meet. Two hearts that had forgotten how love feels, learning how to love again. It was only a few days, but it felt like a lifetime, holding your hand while the whole world disappeared. For a little while we forgot about the sadness, forgot what it was like when our hearts lost all their hope. You were happy, and that was all I needed. Nothing else mattered, not what came after. When I held you close, time stood still, and for the first time in so long I remembered what it means to be loved. Like we were both floating, and then came the day you had to leave, and neither of us wanted to say goodbye. The road to the airport felt way too short, and the silence between us said what words could not. You were going back to your world, and I was left with your empty seat beside me, my hand still reaching for yours. I didn't want to stop you, I only wanted you to be happy, even if your happiness meant being far away from me. And maybe that was the most beautiful part, because for the first time someone else's happiness mattered more than my own pain. It was only a few days, but it felt like a lifetime, and I can still feel you when I close my eyes. I still remember the way you laughed beside me, the way you held my hand through every night. And if tomorrow all I have is missing you, I won't regret a single second, because you reminded me in such a little time what it means to be loved, what it means to be happy, what it means to feel like the whole world can fit inside someone's hand. Maybe it wasn't a story meant to last forever, maybe it was only a few days, but I don't want to call it the ending, because somewhere deep inside I know we haven't said our final hello. Until we see each other again, at you and remember that sometimes two people meet by accident, but they don't find each other by accident. Until then, take care of yourself, be happy, and I'll keep a place for you until we meet again.